So you have a 350Z or any VQ and you don't want to sound like this. But we also can't sound like this. But that's okay because we don't have VR engines. And we also don't have a GTR, we have VQs, and the reality of it is that we're gonna sound a little bit trumpety, and that's okay because today I have 5 exhausts that I personally think are the best sounding for any VQ engine. And specifically today I'm gonna be showing you guys examples of mostly 350Z. And if you guys do stick around to the end, my #1 pick is the closest you'll get to an R35 GTR sound out of a VQ. And also, I'll have an honorable mention of my own exhaust, which I think is the best bang for your buck if you guys are trying to get a pretty good sound, but not too clapped out. All right, so to start off with, at number 5, we have the Enkei RPF1 of exhaust, the Air Force One of exhaust for all VQs, and it's gonna be the Tomei single exit. Now, this Tomei does not sound bad. I like the sound of it, but it's too loud for me. A big plus of it is that it weighs like 8 pounds, I think. So that's super light. You're eliminating like 30 pounds from under your car. So not only are you getting gains from the single exit, but you're also getting weight reduction, which is really good. And like I said, I was gonna get this exhaust. I had already paid for it, but it was out of stock. And I'm glad it was because I ended up going with this. Now that sounds horrible, and that was the Megan Racing single exit. But an alternative for the Tomei exhaust that I would go with would be the ISR single exit. And that exhaust is only about like $400, and it sounds really good. It has a resonator, and I would say that it's like the best bang for your buck in the single exits. Alrighty, so at number 4, we have the HKS True Dual Exhaust. This exhaust is gonna have to be like the most unique one in this list because it completely eliminates the trumpet sound and it goes deeper. And I think that it sounds really clean. So yeah, if you're looking for something super unique and try to change up the sound and be a little bit different, then I really recommend going with the HKS exhaust. It costs $1,600, so it's not cheap. But yeah, it's $1,600. It's not cheap, but you're getting quality, you're getting performance, and you're getting sound, and it's all, I think, worth it. Alrighty, so for number 3, we have the NVIDIA Gemini catback exhaust for the 350Z. This exhaust sounds really good. Like, it's like a little louder than stock. You throw on some test pipes and some headers with this exhaust and it's gonna sound really good. This exhaust runs you about $1,200, which is not bad because it's just a couple more $100 than the Tomei. And I genuinely think this exhaust sounds good. Number 2 is going to be the Arc Grip exhaust for the 350Z. This is gonna run you $2,300, which is really crazy, but this exhaust sounds super good, like really good. But finally, number 1, the closest you'll get to an R35 GTR, and it's not cheap, and you don't see it on the streets very often, it's gonna be the Motordyne Shockwave TDX2. this exhaust is my absolute dream exhaust. It sounds amazing. This exhaust costs $1,900, but I say that it's worth every penny because if the Tome is $980, then you save up a couple more $100 and you get this. This sounds absolutely good. You're getting like the loudness, but you're also getting the good tone, if you know what I mean. And it just sounds so good. And to me, that's like the pinnacle of exhaust for 350Zs or any VQ. But there's one more, and there's gonna be my exhaust, which is really cheap. It's an eBay exhaust. It's the eBay HKS replica exhaust, but I threw an X pipe on it. And I threw that X pipe on it so that it could be a lot more high pitched, sound more of a VQ. And this is gonna be the honorable mention because it's only $400. But yeah, that was my exhaust at the end, and I think it sounds really good, and it's only $400, so I'd really recommend it. Now you do have to modify the exhaust, but at the end of the day, for a total of $400, you're getting a really good sounding exhaust. But yeah, that was my top 5 exhausts for the 350Z or any VQ, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, so I'll catch you guys next time.